How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing. Always protect your profits. I also got to put in the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. So just know when you do invest, you're doing it at your own risk. So today we're going to be talking about ContextLogic, ticker symbol WISH, which is wish. But before we get started, of course, we got to go over the agenda. If you're new to this channel, I just want to let you know we have timestamps down below inside the description. But if you are a shareholder or you're considering to take a position, I highly suggest you watch this full entire video. So the first thing we're going to be going over is the technical analysis. We're going to be using the 1 month chart because since there's been some recent action as of late, many have been asking, Dre, how would you go into this play? Took a look at it. I'm very interested. It's on my watch list and I'm planning to get into it next week. But of course, in the technicals, I'm going to be showing you the reasoning and why it's looking really good as far as its overall setup. Then secondly, we're going to be taking a look at the order flow distribution. As far as for the order flow, we want to know what are the inflows like and what are the outflows like. If we see a lot of inflow, that means a lot of institutions are loading up inside of the stock. If we're seeing a lot of outflow, there's a lot of selling going on. So I just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. We'll go into those details. And then when all of that is done, I'm going to be giving you guys my final thoughts and as well as even more details in regards to this play. So we're going to be doing a technical analysis on ContextLogic. So let's see how it performed on the day. So it ended up closing at $14.04, being down 2.43%. On the low, it tested $13.70, and then on the high, testing $14.69. So right away, when we take a look at this chart, and the reason why I'm bringing it to your attention, and it's going to be on my watch list, we're seeing increasing levels of support here, a lot of price strength. So we can see we have some support here right at this $10 level. We could also see it increase. We see it right here around $10.50. We also see it right here around 11. We also see it right here around 11.50. We move up even further. We see their support at 13 and also at 13.50, and it tested 13.70 today and ended up making a move going to 14.69. Why is this something to keep an eye on? If it's able to pass this $15 level, and if it was able to do that actually today, it would have definitely been taking off. But we need to keep this on the watch list going in for next week. I can see a lot of strength here. So the matter of the fact is, if I'm going to be getting into a position, I'm going to be looking at that $13.70 level, seeing if I can get there to where it got to today. If not, I'll take a look and be like, you know what, maybe look to get in around $13.90. But like I was saying before previously, when you see these increasing levels of support, it is looking fairly bullish here. And like I said, if it could pass this $15 level, it's off to the races. So as far as options are concerned, this is how I'm going to be playing this. And I'm also going to make sure that I have a stop loss in place. I'm going to continue to do some more research on this. But for the most part, this play, as far as wish, ContextLogic, however you want to call it, is definitely looking good going into next week. Now let's take a look at the order flow distribution for wish. So we can see here on the inflow, we had 416, and on the outflow, we had 480. So definitely a significant difference there. So we take a look at the large for the inflow, we have 5, and for the medium, we have 271, and for the small, we have 140. For the outflow side, we had 2 that were large. On the medium, we had 331, and on the small, we had 147. When we take a look at the large scale orders in the last 5 days, you can see a lot of inflow on the 24th and as well as the 25th. On the 24th, we had 4,425.49, and on the 25th, we have 3,506.14. So seeing this type of inflow on the 24th and the 25th makes me very interested in what this play is going to be looking like going into next week. When I was taking a look at the technicals, I showed you guys areas of support that I want to see hold up, and those are going to be those areas where I start my position, and I will be having my stop loss so I can minimize my downward risk here. So now let's go over to the final thoughts, and then I'll be giving you guys an update during that period in regards to the short interest and why this play looks very attractive to me. So for my final thoughts for ContextLogic, ticker symbol WISH, I'm definitely looking forward to being in this play going into next week. Many are going to ask me, so Dre, you didn't know about this play from before? Yes, I did, but I really wanted to see how strong this stock actually is, and it's showing a lot of strength as of late. We're seeing increasing levels of support, and due to the fact that this play has a lot of short squeeze potential, with the short interest being well above 21%, there's a lot to look forward to. Another thing to take notice of, there's a lot of volume that actually runs through this play. Considering on the Friday, I think it did about just over 140 million. That is something actually looking really good, and I want to see that continue going into Monday, and I have no doubt in my mind that it will, because it is on a lot of watch lists and a lot of radars. So one of the things that we noticed when we took a look at that chart, if this stock can get past $15, it could really take off. We were using the 1 month chart. I will be doing another video on the weekend, kind of checking out more of the stock and giving you guys a little bit of a background, which will be using the 1 year daily chart. But for the 1 month is concerned, if it gets past 15, things can look very, very interesting. And that's part of the reasons why I'm going to be going into this play 2 different ways. I'm going to be going in with a few shares just to see how it moves, and then I'm also going to be going in with an option play. Of course, you only can do this while the market is open, and when I purchase my option, I'm looking to purchase when it's at an area of overall support, and I'll make sure I have my stop loss in place. So the reason why I'm doing this, and the reason why I'm actually explaining it to you and bringing it to your attention, I'm going to be giving you guys these updates inside my private group, which is my Discord. So if you like to be a part of it, hey, you can let me know down inside the comments, or you also can see a link to it inside of the description. I also going to be going over even more plays. I tend to have about 4 to 5 stocks that I watch on a daily basis that gives me great setups and I have great accuracy with. But like I said, if you want to stay in the know with that, then you guys could join the private group. Link is in the description. But overall, in general, look out for the next video that I'm going to be doing on ContextLogic over the weekend, giving more of a background, letting you guys know what the updated short interest is when it comes out later on in the evening, and also just doing some more info, right? Some more details in case you guys want to know more about this company. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll be talking real soon.